Of owning a legendary cricket bat teach us about money? Well, as it turns out, a whole lot more than you'd think. We're about to dive into a story that really unpacks the true meaning of wealth, and it all kicks off with one very ambitious dream.
Oscar Wilde had this brilliant line. He said something like, "When I was young, I thought that money was the most important thing in life. Now that I am old, I know that it is." And that's kind of the journey we're on today, right? We're going from what we think money is for to discovering its true, incredible power.
All right, so let's set the scene. Meet Raj. He's 12, and he eats, sleeps, and breathes cricket. And his one big dream? It's not just any bat. Nope, he wants the legendary SS Master Blaster. The only problem is that legendary price tag. Okay, let's look at the numbers, because this is where it gets real. Raj has 220 rupees saved up. His pocket money is just 50 rupees a week. But that bat costs 2,000 rupees. You don't have to be a math whiz to see the massive gap here. This is going to be a long, tough road. 45 weeks. That is almost an entire year. Can you imagine saying no to every little treat, every snack, every single thing for nearly a year? Raj realizes this instantly. This isn't a savings plan. It's just, it's torture. He needs another way. He's got to earn it.
So with the savings plan officially out the window, it's time for Plan B, earning the money himself. And he's not doing it alone. He teams up with his best friend Tara, who's a fantastic artist, and together they launch their very first business, the Bookmark Hustle. And their business plan? It's genius in its simplicity. Tara handles the art, Raj comes up with all the catchy cricket slogans, and they set up their little shop right where their customers are going to be, the local park. It's just perfect teamwork. So for their big launch day, how much inventory do they have? Just 20. 20 handmade bookmarks. I mean, we're not talking about a huge corporate launch here. It's a super humble start, fueled by pure creativity and that one single-minded goal. And right here, this is where the magic starts to happen. And would you look at that? Their very first day, they make 195 rupees in pure profit. Now, okay, it's not a fortune, but it's real money. Money they earned with their own hands and their own idea. This just proves that even a small start can make a huge difference. And they don't stop there. They start to scale up. They add custom keychains to their product line. And boom, their profit jumps to 600 rupees. They're learning a massive lesson here. When you find something that works, you double down on it, and everything starts moving way, way faster.
But let's be real, the hustle isn't always easy. You've got slow days, maybe some tough customers, and of course, the constant temptation to just spin that growing pile of cash. You see, earning the money is one thing. Raj is about to learn that navigating the real world of finance, that's where the game gets truly tough.
And yet, he does it. After months of discipline and hustling, Raj walks right into that store and buys the SS Master Blaster. It's a moment of pure, hard-earned triumph. You can just feel the excitement. He must feel like he's just won the World Cup. But it makes you wonder, right? When we finally reach a big goal we've worked so hard for, are we ever really prepared for what comes next? And then, disaster strikes. His very first match with the new bat, a stray ball hits the edge just wrong and a chip flies right off. His dream is damaged, and even worse, his bank account is totally empty. Just a heartbreaking lesson in the making. And there it is, the first huge lesson of this story. The price tag is not the true cost. The true cost includes maintenance, repairs, and protection. That emergency fund we always hear about, it's not just a nice to have, it's your financial backup player. It's the one thing that stops a small problem from turning into a total catastrophe. And there's another hidden opponent on the field, inflation. So the next time Raj goes to buy a cricket ball, the price has jumped from 350 to 400 rupees. The money he saved is suddenly worth less. It's like this silent thief that we all have to plan for. All of these hurdles, the chipped bat, the rising prices, they all lead to one of the most profound lessons in personal finance, the massive difference between looking rich and actually being wealthy. Think about it. Everyone saw Raj with that shiny 2,000 rupee bat. But what they didn't see were the skipped samosas, the weekends spent hustling, the disciplined saving. And that's the secret, isn't it? True wealth is what you build when nobody is watching. I love this line. Wealth isn't what people see. They see what you buy, not what you save. It's so true. We see the fancy car, the new phone. We don't see the savings account or the investment portfolio. But that's the stuff,
the unspent money that actually buys you freedom and options, not the shiny objects.
Now, as Raj gets a little older, his whole perspective on money starts to change. That bat, it was just the beginning. Now he starts seeing money not just for what it can buy, but for what it can do.
So, check this out. He organizes a community cricket tournament. He uses his savings to pay for trophies and snacks. But the entry fee to play, it's not cash. It's donations, clothes, books, and toys for a local charity. He's discovered one of wealth's greatest powers, the ability to create joy and build community. And finally, he learns about the ultimate secret weapon for the long game: compound interest. This is the real magic. It's when your money starts earning its own money. The snowball analogy is perfect. It starts small, but as it keeps rolling down that hill, it gets bigger and bigger, all by itself, until it becomes this unstoppable force. So this whole journey that started with a cricket bat, it ends with this really profound realization. The ultimate goal isn't just buying more things. It's about building a life of security, of freedom, and having the ability to contribute to the world around you.
You know, Raj's story is a reminder that we're all playing our own wealth innings every single day. So the final question isn't for him, it's for you. What's the most important lesson you'll take with you onto the field? Thanks for joining this Explain.
Loved this video? Continue your journey with the complete book, now available on Kindle for an immersive reading experience.